Here, hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably doing a bit of research on this company right here, Infini, okay? So you've heard about them, maybe somebody recommended them to you, you're doing your research and you want to find out if this is if it's the real deal, should you be investing in their products or the business model, okay? So what is Infini? Infini is a network marketing company that sells products that are based around retail arbitrage or drop shipping. Okay, now what are those products exactly? Well, they've got Prime, Surge, and they've got another program. Sorry, I can't remember the name, but it's a little bit more expensive. Okay, now the three programs are like this. The first program is $50. The second program is which is Surge, is $150, and the last program, which is about drop shipping, is $400. Okay, so first two programs about retail arbitrage. Last program is about drop shipping. So what is it actually about? So retail arbitrage is basically when you go out to places like Amazon, you take products from them and you relist them onto websites like Bonanza or eBay, okay, and you sell them for a little bit more, and you make the spread from the original price to the price that you're selling. Now, in theory, it makes a lot of sense, and a lot of people can make a lot of money from retail arbitrage. But in this day and age, where consumers are becoming a lot smarter, right? People are becoming more savvy. They're not just, Googling and buying straight away. They're actually doing a lot of research. There are comparison websites and all that stuff. And a lot of people prefer to buy directly from Amazon than, on places like eBay. And eBay is actually dying a little bit if you look at the stats. Retail arbitrage is starting to become very, very difficult, okay? And, for you to make a spread, which is basically like $5 or $10, it's not that much money. The amount of stuff that you have to do in order to sell that one product is almost not worth your time, okay? And there's a lot of steps before you can actually get to sell that product, and that's why I personally think that retail arbitrage, back in the day it was okay, but people that are learning this strategy, everybody knows the strategy, so the competition is extremely high and the margins are very, very small, which is why I don't think you can make that much from retail arbitrage. Now, drop shipping is a little bit better, but again, it's quite complex and you really have to learn how to do it. Drop shipping is all about creating an online store without keeping the products in your own garage, okay? It's about working with different partners that will actually drop ship the products for you. Again, there's a spread that you make on the cost of the product and the price that you charge yourself. So again, it's an art as well, and that product is being sold by Infini for $400, okay? Now, the other thing though is that on the other side, Infini is actually a network marketing business, okay? So they actually sell a lot of their products through their network marketing opportunity, okay? So just like a lot of network marketing business, it's very rare that people actually come and just buy from Infini, okay? So it's not like, you're not a member of Infini and then you'll just randomly end up on their website and you're like, oh, I want to learn about retail arbitrage or drop shipping, so I'm going to buy their product from their website, click, right? Most of the time what happens is people focus very heavily on the network marketing side. They recruit people, and just by the nature of recruitment, these people will use their products because they're now members of the business, if that makes sense, okay? And that, my friends, therein lies the problem of network marketing companies in general, is that a lot of the time their products don't stand on their own, even though the Infinity products are actually pretty good, okay? The problem is that a lot of people it's just the way it works. People buy the products because of the business opportunity element behind it, okay? And here's the other problem. So there's two levels of business opportunity. I think one is $10, the other one is $20. You want to get in with the $20 one. But the problem is that at the $20 level, they teach you how to build this business online. Now, drop shipping and internet marketing to build the business are two completely different things, okay? You need to learn all about drop shipping and retail arbitrage, and then you need to learn all about internet marketing. That is a problem, all right? Because the skill sets are not the same. They're not interchangeable, okay? It's like learning how to become a carpenter and then learning all about internet marketing. They're two completely different things, if that makes sense, right? And so, yes, it's possible to do it, but most people will struggle, okay? And that's my personal opinion after being online for almost a decade now, right? So, is Infini a real program? Yes, it is. Are their products legitimate? Yes, they are, okay? Is it a legitimate business model? Yes, it is. Do I think there are better things that you can do? Absolutely, okay? So even though they're all legit and everything, I still think that if you're here, you're doing research on them, I'm assuming that you're looking to do this because you want to generate more income, you want to build a business on the side or full time, you want to get into network marketing or find a way to build a real business and become an entrepreneur, right? Now, I've been online now for almost a decade, almost 10 years, okay? And when I first started, I started in network marketing. Back in 2009, I joined 4 MLM companies, okay? Built them up pretty well. Each of them I recruited between 20 and 50 people. I started to activate the compensation plan a little bit, but again, not making that much money. And then I realized that in order for me to do really well, I've got to go online because I can't keep recruiting my friends and family, right? You can't keep doing 3-way calls, belly to belly, handing out business cards in the supermarket. I mean, there's no longevity to a business like that, right? So I went online, I went on YouTube, I did a lot of research, and I found out that there were a lot of people making a ton of money on the internet, okay? But it's still quite challenging, and it took me 8 years of slamming my head against the wall, making a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, but not really profiting a lot every single month in my business. And that was the biggest problem, okay? And then a year and a half ago, I met someone online who basically explained to me, he said, listen, Aaron, you're doing it all wrong, okay? And the reason why you're doing it wrong is because you're not focusing on the thing that will really make you a lot of money. And I said, well, what's that? And he said, basically, you need to focus on just you and your marketing skill set. Stop focusing on the business model, focus on marketing and getting really good at promotions, and then you can market anything you want. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. And so that's what I did for the last year and a half, okay? And since then, I've gone on now to selling tens of thousands of dollars in profit, making tens of thousands of dollars in profit, selling hundreds of products online, 100% online, and my business has, it has completely changed, okay? Now, how did I do that? Well, I basically learned all about sales funnels, what makes a good sales funnel. I learned all about traffic. I learned all about converting that traffic into customers. I learned all about presentations, positioning, power, and something called posturing, okay? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's probably why you're not doing that well currently online, okay? Now, it's very possible if you get the right training, if you market the right systems, if you use the right programs, then it's possible, okay? But if you don't, then you might end up spinning your wheels just like I did for 8 years or forever, right? Maybe you will never figure this thing out. And that's why getting into things like Infini, I think, is a big mistake because they don't do a good job of teaching you how to become a great marketer, okay? So if I really wanted to, I could go out there and I could market anything now. I could market Infini, I could market company X, Y, Z. It doesn't really matter because I understand the mechanics of how to do it, okay? The problem with this is you're going to be doing dropshipping, which is completely different, and then you have to also learn how to be a great marketer, which is completely different, and so the chances that you'll have success are very slim, okay? I know that because I failed for 8 years trying to do all this stuff, right? So what you need to do is you need to just focus on one thing. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Focus on one thing, get really good at that, and then you can go out and you can market anything you want. I hope that makes sense, okay? So if you want to learn how to do that, completely up to you, by the way, okay? You can click on the link right below this video. It's going to lead you to my website, enter your best email address, and I'm going to send you some information that's going to show you how I went from 8 years of failure to a year and a half of pretty amazing success, okay? And then on the next page, you're going to actually see the program that I recommend to all my students. Now, this program is going to teach you all about sales funnels. It's going to teach you all about marketing. It's going to teach you all about how to earn big commissions, okay? If that's what you want to do, completely up to you. And if it makes sense, go through the video, take your time, listen to the testimonials. If it makes sense to you and you resonate with it, I recommend that you just get in, okay? Because this is the program that I believe will teach you how to be a great marketer and entrepreneur. All right, I hope that makes sense. So listen, I hope you enjoyed this review of Infini, okay? Be careful, obviously there are lots of programs out there. A lot of them are crap, some of them are good. You got to do your homework, okay? So again, my name's Aaron Chen. Take care, all the best in your business, and speak to you soon.